Yeah, and I think the first time I saw you was on TikTok. That clip of you on the show when a roach lands on your forehead. Do you remember that?
Bro, it's like burnt into my memory forever. When that roach landed on me, like it's forever engraved in my head. And like the most common question I get about that is like, oh, was it real? Or like, no, like dead ass, it was a real bug. And the problem with it is like if you watch my face in that scene,
You didn't know it was on your face.
no, I'm sitting here like literally in my head, I'm like, a leaf just landed on my forehead. And then I was sitting there for a second, I was like, wait, I'm on a table in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
There's no leaves.
Set the scene for everyone. How did that go down? What was the situation?
Okay, I'm setting the scene right now. So like Carly just got back from this
So
date.
bad. Sexy. Pretty hot, man.
She's all right, guys. Come on. This is a family show. Come on.
Fuck, God, no, it's not. It's not a fucking family show. You got people fucking jerking their shit in the fucking.
All right, if you guys want to jerk to Carly's, pillows, just go to my OnlyFans. Swipe up.
Yeah. The one thing about Carly, she was dating what's his face, Joey.
Joey afterwards.
So we had Joey on, and then Carly walks into our house, and we're like, oh shit, this is who he's dating, and we were just all in awe. And then 2 days later, apparently Joey like cheated on her.
Yeah, just so we're all on the same page here, like when Joey came into the retreat, Carly was still trying to come for me, and I was like, look, Joey, you get Carly, and I'm gonna go with Tabitha because obviously Tabitha is like way smoking hot too. So it's like I was not losing either way. So.
No lose-lose. It was literally just a win-win.
Yeah. I was like, next time, if you want my leftovers, I can at least heat them up for you.
Wait, so set the scene of that. You're talking to Carly, right?
Yeah.
And then what went? You're wearing this turtleneck. It was like intimate as shit.
Why is everything like this? Okay, not my best idea to wear a turtleneck to the beach. But listen, hear me out. So that morning, she got asked on a date, and I'm sitting here thinking like, no fucking way. Like I'm finally like on a straight and narrow path with this girl I'm trying to build in this retreat with.
Right.
Gets asked on a date. She looks at me and she goes, "Are you worried?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not worried." But in my head, I'm like, "Fuck, I'm a little bit worried."
Right.
Then she goes, "Well, if I was you, I'd be worried." And I'm like, "Well, now I'm fucking worried. You just told me to be worried."
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there watching them on their date. I can't hear what they're saying. All I hear is Robert. Obviously, everybody loves Robert's notorious laugh. I just hear his obnoxious laugh from across the place. I'm just like, "What the fuck is so funny at this point?"
Yeah.
Like I know he's not more funny than me. Like that's all I got here is like my sense of humor. You know what I mean? And so she gets back and she comes, she runs, she jumps in my arms. I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, I don't have to kill this man today. So I'm sitting there, I'm talking to her. Like one of the points of me being on the tree is to learn about genuality and how to talk about, like feelings and stuff that, I never talked about before. Mm-hmm. And essentially, I'm sitting there finally starting to, open up a little bit more to Carly. And then, I'm into it. I'm looking her in her eyes. Like, I'm sitting kind of like this. Like, I'm still, like, closed off. But I'm trying to, like, open up to this girl. And then, bam, I get smacked in the face with a giant cockroach. And, like, in my head, I'm like, oh, that's just, the end of it. But no, this is one of the most iconic scenes in the entire series of What They Handle. So.
And that cockroach was not small at all. Like these baby cockroaches in LA. That thing was fucking thick.
No,
that was like this big.
Dead ass. I feel like it had like hair on it. It was like a giant like little dick that landed on my head. Like I literally felt like its testicles. Like I got teabagged by a cockroach. That's the title of this video.
Teabagged by a cockroach. So what was the Too Hot to Handle experience like? Like was it sick? Was it?
Fuck, bro. Like honestly, like I was on the show and like when I went there, they told me it was parties in paradise. So I'm sitting here thinking like, I just had this whole COVID year. My football season got canceled. They're basically saying like, hey, we're going to put you in this tropical island with all these bad bitches and you get to pick which flavor of ice cream you want essentially. Yeah. And, just go to town and we just want to record it and make you famous for it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, sign me up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, it's one of those things where it's like, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Mm-hmm. And so, we get there. I'm in Turks and Caicos. I'm quarantining with no phone for the first 2 weeks, first of all, which was bullshit because all we had was like a TV. I was going crazy. I had this pet spider named Henry. Mm-hmm. I would feed him hot dogs every single day and just watch him eat hot dogs. That was my entertainment. Shit, you not.
A spider?
A spider, pet spider named Henry.
How fucking big was a spider if it was eating hot dogs?
It's a big spider, bro. Those spiders in Turks and Caicos, man. I swear to God, like it got to the point where I was like, bro, if you want to make me Spider-Man, like here, just bite my shit.